everyone.
Welcome back to our channel today. Today we want to show you that we went to different area in Seoul. We went to Itaewon and we also see the War Memorial Korea.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, so please enjoy this video, and it's look differently like last videos we showed you of Seoul, because this is about something history. And please sit back and watch this video. We'll see you later.
Thanks everyone. All the hills in Itaewon.
Yeah.
I used to come here, just have snacks with friends, coffee with friends. It's right outside of Yongsan. That's now closed. Closed in 2019. It's where my high school was. At the time, it was the largest military base in South Korea, but now it's been replaced by Camp Humphreys, which is further south. And I'm excited to see what the base looks like from outside now. I'm wondering if it's finally a park, like they always said it would be. Something tells me it's not going to be ready, but there's only one way to find out. And I'd really love to just show Yajing, my old neighborhood, and where I went to school. Right. So first taste of Itaewon. We're gonna head back later, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is
Behind the trees.
the old spot, the old military base where I went to high school. Yajing's in the bathroom, just waiting on her. And yeah, the Seoul train station is definitely nostalgic coming back here and just getting to see Yongsan. Looking forward to the rest of the day. It's going to be a good time. Did close it down, but Yajing and I have seen some military personnel still here on the base, which is very surprising to me. It was closed down in 2019. It's supposed to be turned over to the Korean government, but I'm surprised to see there's still American military personnel here. It's very interesting.
To the time, you guys have such huge.
Of course, yeah.
Oh, I'm wondering how big they are now.
They're even bigger now. Wow. But yeah, this was a Stratofortress bomber. It's a B-52.
1955.
Oh.
They were retired by 2013.
Yeah, there's bigger ones now.
Wow, it's huge.
Yeah.
I'm really curious about this one. Wow.
It's the Korean War. And these doors would open and release bombs.
So the bombs was here?
Yeah.
Oh, so the bombs are big.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what's the wing?
Yeah.
How big the wing?
Massive.
This is crazy. I feel like it's bigger than our flight.
Yeah. And there's more over here too.
Be careful your head. Wow, this is the first time how closely I looking for the water.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they would have machine guns mounted to the front. This is an F4 Phantom. That's what it's called. everybody, welcome back. And yeah, what an interesting day that was. Going to Itaewon, first and foremost, it was really, really sad. The pandemic did a number on Itaewon. I don't know if it's just the US military pulling out of Yongsan, that military base, but it was especially sad for me because I used to go to school on that base. In Itaewon, you could just walk there, you could have coffee with your friends. Huge kind of foreign population in Itaewon, including Americans, and the businesses were gutted.
I think this is the first video we show you how this pandemic infect Korea, at least infect Seoul. Especially for the Itaewon, so many stores closed. It really makes us to feel sad.
Yeah, 100%. It's just my old stomping grounds. I used to not live on the base, but I used to go to that base every single day. And the Korean War Memorial that we showed you was right across the street from my old high school, and also on the same side of the street as my first kind of university. So yeah, it was really, really wild for me to kind of see that again.
Yeah, and there's so many memories back, right? To you especially.
Yeah. And yeah, let's talk about the War Memorial though. I went to the War Memorial all the time when I lived in Korea. I went back in 2019, but I really wanted to show it to Yajing because I really find that memorial very fascinating. It's not political, which I also find very welcoming. It's just kind of fact-based. You see all the military equipment, boats, airplanes that went into the war, and ultimately Korea is still a divided country. It's very heartbreaking for me, and I really hope that one day Korea can be peacefully reunited.
Yeah, so that's why at the beginning I was thinking this video is kind of special and it's a little bit heavy because of the history. And it's very first time to me to see a real war plane, and so that's why I was so surprised for everything, because these planes I only see them in the movies. Only in the movies. This was the very first time, so it hits me very hard. And I just want to say we shouldn't forget about the history, and we should still learning things from the history that don't make the history again, same history again.
100%.
So I wish one day North Korea and South Korea will be, if they cannot be back together like before, it's okay, but at least they can be chingus again.
100%. I think just if you ever meet anybody from North Korea, there are quite a few of them in South Korea who defected and had to go through these really perilous routes through China and to different countries just to make it to Korea or to other countries. So if you ever meet anybody from North Korea, or you just speak to some South Koreans who went through the Korean War, there's a deep heartbreak of families and a need for reunification that just hasn't been able to be identified. So I think Yajing's 100% right. History should never be repeated for any country. Because Korea still feels this impact from 1953, and the War Memorials are a reminder of that.
It was such unfortunate. I just don't want our new generations has to go through this again. So let's remember something from the history and learn something from it.
100%. Yeah, we hope you enjoyed the video. It's definitely kind of a somber video going through the Korean War Memorial, but have you ever been to the Korean War Memorial in Yongsan? Did you ever go to school in Yongsan. Have you ever visited that military base? Or have you been to Itaewon? If you went to Itaewon before, what did you think about the look of the streets that we shared with you in the video and the gutted businesses? Probably shocked you, but I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, we will see you in the next video.
Peace.
Yeah. Thanks everybody. Bye.
See you.